Hello students, in previous class we discussed about chemical equations. Okay, what is the definition of chemical equation, what is the definition of chemical reaction, and different terms we discussed in previous class. Now we are going to discuss about balancing chemical equation. Okay, balancing chemical equation. Now see first what is mean by chemical equation. Okay, chemical equation means the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction by using symbols and formulas is called chemical equation. Okay, once again, what is mean by chemical equation means the symbolic representation of a chemical reaction by using symbols and formulas is called chemical equation. Okay, here what is mean by balancing a chemical equation means here number of atoms are present in left side and number of atoms present in right side is called balancing a chemical equation. Okay, here now we are going to balance a chemical equation. Why we need to balance a chemical equation means according to law of conservation of mass we must balance a chemical equation. What says that law of conservation of mass means here according to law of conservation of mass, the mass of the products formed in a chemical reaction is always equal to mass of the reactants consumed in a chemical reaction is called law of conservation of mass. Okay, this law was proposed by Antony Lavoisier. According to this law, we must balance a equation. Either when a equation is not balanced, in that time that balanced is not correct. Okay, here for example take one example and balance it in 4 different types. Now balance a chemical equation. Okay, write first a equation. Okay, for example take hydrogen when treated with oxygen it will be form water molecule. Okay, this is a chemical formulas which are involving in a chemical reaction. Okay, here in this equation is balanced in the following 4 steps. Okay, in that first one take step 1. Okay, step 1, here write the given chemical formulas which are undergoing in a chemical reaction and which are formed in a chemical reaction. Okay, take first here hydrogen is reacting with oxygen, it will be form water molecule. Okay, this equation is called primary equation or skeleton equation. Okay, or it is also called as unbalanced equation. Okay, when we write the molecular formulas are given in a chemical equation, it is called primary equation or skeleton equation or unbalanced equation. Okay, here write this in step 1. Next in step 2, observe the elements. Okay, observe the elements which are undergoing in a chemical reaction and how many numbers of atoms are present in each side, that is left side and right side of the arrow mark. Okay, for example here observe that, take this equation once again, hydrogen plus oxygen gives rise to H2O. Okay, here take the number of elements. What are the number of elements? Okay, number of, take here elements. Okay, elements. Here next number of atoms. Okay, number of atoms present in LHS, that means left hand side and right hand side RHS. How many elements are present in in which elements? Okay, here we observe the elements, which elements are present. Okay, here we write the number of atoms present in left hand side and right hand side. For example take here hydrogen. Okay, hydrogens, how many hydrogens are present in left side? Here 2 hydrogens are present. Okay, 2 hydrogens are present. Observe the how many hydrogens are present in the right side. Here also 2 hydrogens are present. Okay, next observe the how many oxygens are present in left side. Here oxygens are present. Okay, next element is oxygen. How many oxygens are present in the left side? 2 oxygens are present. Here in right side how many oxygens are present? Only 1 oxygen is present. So by observing this equation is unbalanced equation. Yes or no? This equation is unbalanced equation. So that's why we need to balance a chemical equation. Here oxygens are only present. Oxygens are present in left hand side too. Here only one oxygen is present. By using the suitable value as a coefficient value, we must keep a coefficient value to balance the equation. Okay, for example, take here 2 as a coefficient value and write before the molecular formula of water molecule. Okay, here total count the hydrogens. So how many hydrogens are present now? When we must multiply the coefficient value with the subscriptive value which is present at the symbol. Okay, here 2 is present as a subscriptive value and this 2 is called coefficient value. This coefficient value is applicable to this hydrogen atom as well as this oxygen atom. Okay, here total 2 to the 4 hydrogens are present. Okay, here 2 to the 4 hydrogens are present. Here how many hydrogens are there? Only 2 hydrogens are there. So we need to balance equation this. Yes or no? So that's why we must keep 2 as a coefficient value in front of symbol of the hydrogen. Here also 2 to the 4 hydrogens are balanced. Here right hand side 2 to the 4 hydrogens are balanced. Next element, which is the next atom? Oxygen. How many oxygens are there? 2 oxygens are there in left side. Here how many oxygens are there? Here also 2 oxygen. This coefficient value is applicable to hydrogen and oxygen. So that's why here also 2 oxygens also present. See once again 2 to the 4 hydrogens. 2 to the 4 hydrogens balanced. Here how many oxygens? Oxygens 2. Here also 2 oxygens are present. So this equation is balanced. Okay. In next third step, when coefficient values, okay, when coefficient values are present in number of more number, in that time some coefficient values are divided with least numbers. In that time we get lowest ratios of the coefficient values. So here there is no number of coefficient values. It has minimum, it has only one coefficient value. Okay, left side 1, 2 sides, left side 2 as a, in right side it has only 2 efficient value, left side also only 2 efficient value. There is no need to divide the coefficient values. Okay, in that step 3. Next in step 4, observe the atoms which is present in left side, how many atoms are present in left side and how many atoms are present in right side. Observe that after that equation is balanced or not. Here according to this law of conservation of mass, equation is balanced. Okay. Next combustion of propane. Okay, this equation we will need to balance. Okay, here take C3H8. Okay, C3H8 means propane. When treated with oxygen, okay, when propane burns in the presence of oxygen, it will be produce carbon dioxide and water molecule. Okay, here by using 4 following steps we need to balance the equation. Okay, in first take step 1. Here in this step 1 we write only molecular formulas of the equation which are involving in a chemical reaction. Here propane C3H8 plus O2, oxygen gives rise to carbon dioxide plus water molecule. Okay, here this is called unbalanced equation. Okay, this equation, the molecular formulas which are given in the equation, when we write it is called skeleton equation. Skeleton equation or unbalanced equation or primary equation. Okay, here write the we wrote that here which is given in a chemical, which is given in equation 1. Okay, in step 2, very important, here the step 2. Okay, here observe the elements. Okay, observe the elements which is present in the chemical equation, elements and number of atoms which is present in left side LHS, left hand side, and RHS, right hand side. Okay, here observe the first element. Which is the first element? Take this is the complex molecule when compared to oxygen and propane. So take first in complex molecule, first carbon. Okay, carbon, how many carbons are present in the left side? 3 carbons are present. Okay, in left side 3 carbons are present. Right, 3 here. Okay, how many carbons are present in right side? Only 1 carbon is present. Okay, write this 1. Take next element. Which is the next element? Hydrogen. Okay, how many hydrogens are there? Okay, how many hydrogens are there? 8 hydrogens are there. Okay, hydrogen in left side 8 hydrogens are there. Okay, next here also how many hydrogens? Only 2 hydrogens are there. Yes or no? Okay, next oxygens. Third element is oxygen. How many oxygens are there? In left side only 2 oxygens. In right side here 2 oxygens plus 1 oxygen. Total 3 oxygens are there. Now carefully observe how many atoms are present in left hand side and right hand side. Here the carbons are present 3, here only 1. Here hydrogens are present in left hand side 8, here right hand side only 2. Here oxygens left hand side only 3, 2, sorry, here 2, here 3 oxygens are present. Based on this information, we say that this is unbalanced equation. Okay, now we need to balance this equation. Okay, by suitable coefficient values. Here when unbalanced equation is given to the balance, we should not touch the molecular formulas of the element atoms which is present in a chemical equation. Okay, by using the coefficient values we must balance a chemical equation. Okay, here how many? Take first C3H8 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. Okay, here this is the given formula. How many carbons are there? 3 carbons are there. Here use 3 as a coefficient value. Okay, use 3 as a coefficient value to balance the carbons on both sides. Okay, next here also 3 carbons, here also 3 carbons balance. Next hydrogen. How many hydrogens are present in the left side? 8 hydrogens are present. Here how many hydrogens? Only 2 hydrogens are present. So by using the 4, okay, by using 4 as a coefficient value, the hydrogens will be balanced on the both sides. 4 to the 8 hydrogens, here also 4 to 8 hydrogens are present. So hydrogens are balanced. Okay, next here how many oxygens are there? 2 oxygens are there. Here 4 to the 8 here how many oxygens are present? Only 2 oxygens. Here this 4 is applicable to hydrogen and as well as oxygen also. Here 4 hydrogens are there. Here also how many oxygen? 3 to the 6 oxygens are there. Total 6 plus 4, 10 oxygens are present on the right hand side. So here by using 5 as a coefficient value, the oxygen also 5 to the 10 oxygens are balanced on the both sides. Okay, once again listen carefully dear students. Here 3 carbons are present in the left side. Okay, here also by using 3 as a coefficient value, the 3 carbons are balanced. Okay, here how many hydrogens are there? 8 hydrogens are there. Here we are using 4 as a coefficient value in front of the hydrogen or in front of the water molecule. Okay, 4 to the 8 hydrogen balanced. Next here oxygens. How many oxygens are there? 5 to the 10 oxygens, or that means here 2 oxygens are there. Okay, in equation here total 10 oxygens are present. Here 3 to the 6 oxygens plus 4 oxygens, 10 oxygens are present in the right side. So that's why we are using here 5 as a coefficient value. By using 5 to the 10 oxygens will be balanced on the both side. Okay, here in step 3 make sure that the coefficient values are divided with lowest numbers. Okay, here when we observe the step 2 equation, it has already lowest numbers. Okay, so that's why there is no division for coefficient values. Okay, in take step 3. step 4. Here observe the how many atoms are present in the left side of the equation and how many atoms are present in right side of the equation. Here the total number of atoms are present in left side and total number of present in right side are equal. So this equation is balanced according to law of conservation of mass.